Did the story hit you the way that it did me? And that is, you're going about your day, and I was already in deep Thanksgiving mode, paying somewhat less attention than I usually do to breaking news. But when a story of this severity arises, it commands your attention. Of a shooting in D.C. that might have involved National Guard troops, and then you learn there were two of them. Sarah did not die immediately. She passed on later on. So you begin praying immediately for both of them. And when you hear, wait a minute, National Guard troops got shot, the violent left, right? The violent left, correct? Some pasty, game-addled dork like the guy who shot at Trump. How about the guy, the punk who assassinated Charlie Kirk? So that's what I figured. The violent left. But then you realize, nope. What we have here instead is an active case of jihadism. From Allahu Akbar all the way, just central casting. That's what this was about. So it's like, okay, there are lots of ways to be evil, lots of ways to bring violence to the table from your dark heart and twisted soul. But then another curveball comes in. It's like, wait a minute, this guy was working with the CIA? What? To what extent did that happen? And obviously, my memory goes back 4 years. The answer is a lot. And then with this Operation, welcoming allies thing, which cast the net way too broadly, we welcomed way too many people in with obviously insufficient vetting. But this guy looked like a decent candidate. He'd been working with the CIA in kind of an insurgent force that killed some Taliban. Killing Taliban is good, right? The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? Well, maybe not. Maybe not. So the question I have is, if we had X number of these Afghans whom we had a relative helping of gratitude for things that they helped us do in keeping the Taliban at bay before our ridiculous exit under Biden, for us to get them out of the country, I totally understand that. Because if we leave those guys there, the Taliban will find them and will kill them. It's the Taliban. It's what they do. But why did we have to bring them here and give them free housing? In this particular case, for this guy and his wife, and what has he got? 5 kids? I mean, I'm all about procreation and, be fruitful and multiply, but we had to do what? Why aren't there all kinds of Muslim countries with whom we apparently now have golden relationships? Maybe not so much at the time, but we sure do now. In the future, we don't have to bring these people to America. How about Jordan? How about Egypt? How about Qatar? How about the UAE? How about Kuwait? There are all kinds of places that we could send these folks whom we owe a favor to. We do not owe them a brand new starting point of an American life.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.